don't know if it's smart to attempt the loop right now. Officially on trail. Technically we were on the Lincoln Woods Trail, but that's more of a ATV trail. This is officially trail, and I gotta say, I'm really pushing myself into this one. Maybe it was because it was so early. I didn't really stretch much, but my legs are not feeling it. About 3 miles into it now, so I'm kind of forcing my legs to feel it. My left leg is still pretty tight, but I'm going for it, pushing it. Feel good mentally, feel good. Feel like I got enough water and enough food, so just got to keep up the pace, pick up the pace. My first couple mile minutes were very long, so really got to pick up the pace. I'm gonna shoot for 12 hours, 13 would be good. This trail is also like, look as far as you can see this trail. Feels impossible. But that's why we run. So we've already been over a 5K. Almost 4 miles now, averaging less than 10-minute miles. Haven't even been out here for an hour, so feeling really good. Legs are starting to stretch out a little bit. Not as tight as they were. Just feels great. Muddy moose right here. I know my feet are probably gonna get wet, but I don't want it to happen yet. All right, breaking off onto the bond cliff. So I'm about 6 miles into it, and I just wanted to point out, see this pack, see if you can get a clear view of it. See how this pack is on my back, way up on my lumbar. Everything's cinched very tight. So I had a comment on my last video from somebody who, you know, I feel bad sometimes, but on the other hand, it's like, you don't know and you still comment things. It's kind of annoying. I showed the fact that I tried to pack, and I do use when I'm doing an ultra, and there are aid stations every 4 to 8 miles. Of course, I'll use my 5-liter Nathan ultra running vest, but I tried to use that, but this is 30 miles unsupported through the mountains, and you need much more gear than you can carry in a 5-liter pack. So I had to go for my EMS pack, and yes, it's 20 liter, but it's got a molded frame to your lumbar, and it cinches up very small and tight and sits very perfectly on my back and doesn't move at all, especially when I'm running or anything like that. It's very tight. In fact, I've loosened it. But this doesn't move around. This is a perfect pack for running when it's unsupported. If I had aid stations every 5 miles and I could stop and get food and water there, of course, but I'm carrying like 3 liters of water, food, jacket, safety, hat, chargers, all that stuff. So went for my EMS and I love it. It doesn't move at all. So thank you for your concern, but my pack does not move. First stop, first meal. 6 miles. About under 2 hours. So we're at like 4 miles an hour. Slowing down because we're going uphill. Got to get a move on. So here's the thing. I don't know if you can hear this or not. But the higher we climb, the colder it gets, obviously. But the darker it gets, the more rainy it gets, and the louder that wind gets. So, I am glad I brought an outer shell, some wind protection. I brought gloves and a hat, a mask. And I wore under pants. I wore underpants. But sounds like the ridge may not be nice. Doesn't look very nice behind me. So once we're up in that precipitation, it may not be a nice thing. So this may turn into a miserable 30 miles. Like I said, we're 7 miles into it. So that is what that is. 23 miles left to go. 24. Not bad. It's really not, if you think about it. So, making good time still. Sticking at like 4 miles an hour right now. 3.5 miles an hour. Almost up to the ridge. This is daunting though. Try to push as hard as you can, but usually you see, so you can see how uphill it is. It doesn't look it from here, but it's a good incline for quite a ways. And the way you conquer miles is you walk on your uphills, you push on your uphills, and you run on your downhills and flats. So this is a push to the top. Take a break if you need. But if you push your whole uphill, then run your flats and downhill, guaranteed success. Well, not guaranteed, but guaranteed help towards success. This is a rock staircase that is extremely steep. the ridge looks and sounds very cool. Whoa. Looks and sounds very cool and rainy. So hopefully it burns off. My first sign of snow. Crazy feeling seeing snow right now. It's May 23rd, 24th, May 25th actually. It's almost June. And there's ice. Snow. Literally going up the middle of a river. This is the trail. Now this is why it takes a while. Because there are sections like this that you should not do with one hand. This could be icy, but I'm an idiot. Told you that this ridge would be nothing nice. Oh shit. Some of the boxes. Wow, that is crazy. That's a crazy view right here. It's got to be 60 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour winds. Following the cairns. This is crazy. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Just gotta survive, baby. Just gotta survive. So I'm like 11 into it, something like that. 10 or 11 into it, and I'm feeling great. Terrible weather, but I'm out here. Bad day in the mountains is better than a good day at work, so I am moving right along. We are in between the bonds. Headed up over to West Bond. I may go to West Bond. I may actually do it this time. And then up to, I believe it's Guy after that, maybe, and then Garfield, and then Lafayette. So I am in the snow up on the ridge line, somewhere in between the bonds, almost to the summit of one of the bonds. But I've passed quite a few people headed in the opposite direction. Every one of them asked me what time I started, and every one of them asked me where I was headed, and couldn't believe that I was doing the loop in one day. Believe it. Believe it, people. Believe that it's almost June. Crazy. Just gotta get up this. All right, about to pop out again. Weather's getting worse rather than better. This summit is completely snow covered. May have to put on my spikes soon. We'll see. Good thing I brought them. But these Matrix shoes are pretty good, pretty grippy. So, about to pop out here. And this is also a magnificent view that we're getting nothing of. So this is my third time actually at West Bond Spur. Not doing it. I don't feel like it. It's only 0.3 down that way, but I don't feel like it. Onward. I just gotta check my GPS because now we are on uncharted territory. Nobody's come here yet today, or if they did, it was earlier. But there are footprints here, but not today, I don't think. So I just gotta check the GPS real quick, make sure I'm headed the right direction. So I'm here almost to the summit of Gaia, like 13 miles into it. And I just want to say, I met so many people who were so concerned with the fact that I was attempting the loop, that I was going all the way around the loop doing the 30 miles. Because it snowed, obviously in May, that's crazy. But these people were so concerned, and some of them were like, oh, it's getting really bad back there, or up there, or blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm the only one that's been up here. Today, those tracks are not fresh. So today, I'm the only one that's been up here. And I saw everybody else's trail go down to the campsite, the hut. So don't take anybody's word of advice. Don't take anybody's word for it. These people are not in the same mindset as me. They are not as in shape as me. They are not as comfortable on these trails as me. And they haven't been up here. So that's what we're headed up into. You could probably hear the wind. Let's go. See? I'm the only footprints today. And these people. Oh, it's getting bad up there. You don't even know. You haven't even been up here. The snow is getting pretty deep though. Holy shoot. Holy crap. So, I'm gonna have to pay attention, not lose my way. I don't know if it's smart to attempt the loop right now. Breaking trail. I'm gonna push a little further. But I may end up turning around. Breaking trail through snow like this wasn't in the plan. But if the sun wins, like the sun's trying to come out right now, so if the sun wins, sun's fighting. This may be my last will and testament, but I'm going for it. The sun's trying to come out. I'm going for it. I'm 12 miles in, so if I turn around, that's 24 miles. It's only 6 more miles if I continue. I'm going for it. Wish me luck. This is not the smartest thing I've ever done. Breaking trail. Let's go. Fucking snow is so deep. These drifts, some of these drifts are so deep. God for cards. Get out of this explosion. Ice on my face. Alright, so south wind 2 miles. So next peak's only 2 miles. So it's not terrible. It's only 2 miles. Sun's shining on me. So I'm the only one through here. My feet are pretty wet, but I have another pair of socks, so I'm just gonna run it for now. I'm hoping once I get over the next one that the sun will win and it'll be a beautiful day. Praying to the mountain gods because I pushed through that hell back there. Key to just not get excited because of the wind and lose your way. Just keep calm. I need something to eat. This place has kind of a doomsday feel to it because of these blowdowns. It's like a tornado came right through here. This little area. Can't imagine what it was like the day or night when this happened. Uprooted these trees. But the wind must have been crazy. This is not what I had in mind. My feet are soaked. I have to change my socks soon. Good thing I brought an extra pair of socks. Shout out to my wife for reminding me. But should be zooming through these trails, but with the blowdowns, it's dangerous. Look at this. Can't even tell where the trail is. It's right there. Crazy. So this video is for later when my wife is asking me why it took so long. Look at this trail. Look at all these blowdowns. These are not supposed to be here. Look at them all. Can't even see the trail anymore. Every once in a while I get a white trail marker, so I know I'm good following these footprints from yesterday. But these blowdowns are crazy. And it's taking a while. A lot longer than expected. Just keep moving. That's all we can do. Alright, so the snow is gone. I am making up some lost time. Almost halfway. And headed to Garfield. Once I get Garfield done, then we gotta do Lafayette. And that's the tough one. And it's all quote unquote downhill from there. But I'm wet. My feet are wet. And I have pre-workout and stuff, but I'm gonna wait until I'm really hurting or really in a bad headspace before I take my pre-workout, eat something, change my socks, get my morale back up. Before I do that, I'm gonna put some miles on, try to just hoof it out. So glad the snow is gone, but just hoping there's no snow on Lafayette. Can't read this, but it says 4.4 to Lafayette. This is the trail. I remember this from the last time we did this. Which means we're almost to the summit of Garfield. You gotta go right up this crazy waterfall. So crazy. Alright, put my phone down now. Summit of Lafayette. Headed down the backside. All downhill from here. So, I am 22 miles into it, and it's been one of the hardest things I've ever done. This terrain, weather is life-threatening, really. If you're not prepared for this, my fingers got really, really cold. My feet are really, really wet. But I'm not stopping. I stopped so you can get out of the wind. The ridgeline, still on the ridgeline kind of, but Franconia Ridge, the big ridge, was like 60 mile an hour sustained winds, like 30 degrees, 20 degrees. It was very, very cold. So it was like scrambling, life-threatening, trying to get out of there, really. Pretty much off the Franconia Ridge Trail now, headed to Liberty and Flume. Still got 8 or 9 miles left. Running about 3 hours behind. Luckily, my wife knows that, so nobody will be looking for me. Got plenty of food left, plenty of water. It just sucks now, it's just miserable. Never ends. Another mountain. Yeah, buddy. Clear skies over here. I knew it would be. It's the opposite side of the notch. Look at these skies. Look at these views. Hell yeah. Sun has blessed me. I through hell all day, then I come out to this. Absolutely gorgeous. So, even though I am soaked through, still warm because I've stayed moving, and the weather has changed, and I'm out of the snow for the most part, which is awesome. And I'm on the home stretch, I feel. Not quite the home stretch, but we're for sure getting there. Weather plays a big part. The sun comes out. Feels so good, so motivating. 24 miles into it, still running. Brutal day. Crazy weather. Final peak, final summit. This is it. So you see, started down there, kinda like down in there. Came up that ridge, all the way over that ridge, all the way over, down, up Garfield, down, up Lafayette, all the way down. Franconia Ridge, up Liberty, over here to Flume. Back down. 5 more miles, baby. 5 more miles. Final mile. 1 mile left. Might as well run it out.